Aloha and welcome to Political Quickie, your political show that subjectively discusses current affairs in South Africa and all around the world. My name is Mapasika Mura. So, the DA and Brett Herron are, in some kind of war, right? This actually reminds me of the totality that Bantu Buko spoke of. Like, on one hand, you've got white people, oppressive, racist, and then on the other hand, you've got white people who are liberals fighting on behalf of black people. So, it's a totality of whiteness. That's what he meant. So, the former MEC of Urban Development of the Western Cape said, you know what, the DA is a waste of time. They're not committed to transformation. They pacify and pander privilege, and they say one thing to the black communities and say another to the white communities. According to the former MEC, the Cape Town-led government blocked the Salt River Market and Housing Project for 11 years and counting. They were supposed to provide that land for affordable housing, but you know what? They like to drag things on for decades and longer, right? So he also said that the DA, including Helen Zille, are not very interested in using high-value land for affordable housing, okay? The Tafelberg incident is an example of how that land that was initially promised to provide affordable housing was later sold off. And the Tableview incident is another example where there is land that's available, but the word council is just not about that life. Western Cape Premier Helen Zille then got wind of this. Then she's like, hi, Brett, no, you're a lie. You're lying. That is not the truth, okay? She said, well, you know what? I can explain what happened. Actually, first and foremost, just know everybody that it is not the DA's fault. 11 years and counting and no movement is not the DA's fault. However, it's because of red tape, We are a province and the national government has created red tape, apparently, so it's Ubaba's fault. In other ways, right? Because 11 years and counting, right? And then she's like, no, man, but Communicare, the company that we wanted to sell the land to, was allegedly corrupt, according to media reports. So, that's another issue. And also, the DA itself is incompetent because they could not figure out the value of the land. So, in this argument of, the premiers, I saw, 4 things that looked very familiar. Number 1, corruption, right? Number 2, blame shifting. It's Ubaba's fault, right? Number 3, the law, the red tape, right? Which is funny because, Helen, I remember, you saying that we need to thank colonialism, your ancestors, for bringing colonialism to this country because of that legal system of yours that you love so much. But apparently, it's not going very well for you. You are unable to provide housing for the poor because of that very same legal system, right? Yeah, very much. And then the 4th thing I saw was land invasion somewhere in the argument that, if you don't follow the right procedures, then there will be land invasion. And this is the kind of stuff that your base will literally just chow. Like that, that's all they want to hear. And they're like, you are right. You are right. Hey! I can't. I mean, this is a very interesting, situation because, what Brett is saying is actually echoing the 5 councillors who resigned and, of course, Auntie-Patty. In essence, what Helen Zille is saying is that it's more difficult to sell off land, right, at a lower price to someone who wants to buy it in order to develop affordable housing than it is to sell off land to the highest bidder. Yes. That's what she's saying. So if it's that difficult, why doesn't the Cape Town government develop that land themselves? Why exactly are you selling off land? Right? Final note on this, right? Helen Zille is saying that it is the legal red tape that messed the whole process up, right? Yet, Brett Herron, an entire lawyer, couldn't figure that out. Instead, he's saying that the DA blocked Not even, shelved or they blocked the process. That's what he said, right? So whole lawyer could have instead just pointed us to like legalese and said, no, actually, legally the process is too much, and pointed to Ubab and blamed him as well, or just kept quiet and moved along. But then instead, he's telling us that the DA blocked it. Hey! Hey! You know what? Guys, enjoy your day. Use your talents to serve humanity, and I will see you on Friday. Bye!